What's good, yo? What's good? Man, thank y'all, man, for coming. I know I've been busy, man. I've been busy, y'all, man. I haven't been able to drop videos or anything. Like I was like, nah, I gotta get on stream today. And even today can't even be a long stream because still busy. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do tomorrow morning, but I'm just like, nah, I gotta have a stream, man. What's good? What's good? Kev Bon Jovi, what's goody, mob, man? Make sure you like the stream, by the way, man. Make sure you like the stream. That's my son in the background. Hey, get out of here, man. Get out of here. My son in the background over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so we got Chance. What's good, Chance? Iceberg in his joint. Be Too Crazy. Yeah, I was about to say, Be Too Crazy actually hit me up in the DMs today, right? He actually hit me up in the DMs. Was like, yo, when are you going to stream? That was a week ago. I told him, I was like, yeah, we're going to stream this coming up week and everything, right? And then I bluffed. You know what I'm saying? But I made sure I hit him back up and let him know, like, we doing it this week, though, for sure. You feel me? I told you I wasn't gonna lie to you, Be Too Crazy, son. I appreciate it. Make sure you like the stream though. It's cold because I'm here. This guy Iceberg is funny. Yo, I'm finally back in the joint. Hey, K Wood. Yo, about time. We got another live. Feelings. Damn, no bull. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how long this lasts. I've been slacking. Oh, you been busy too, Chance? Got your own YouTube channel? Oh yeah? What's good, Tank? Yeah, Chance, you know, if you wanna put your YouTube channel there, if anybody wants to follow, you know what I'm saying, you can put it in from time to time. I'll make sure my girl, bro, Felix, you gotta check your DMs for me though. Oh, for real? I'm gonna check it later. I got you. I'm gonna check it later. And now we about to. All right, so guys, I'm not expecting a lot of people today, to be honest with y'all, because I haven't dropped a video and haven't streamed in a while. So if I even get 10 people today, I'll be shocked. Usually we usually get like 25 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. But honestly, I had to make this video. We have to do this stream. We're reacting to a video by this guy named Gerbert Johnson, right? The reason why we watching this, right? What's good, Tumas? Where I've been busy, bro. I think my last video I posted was like 15. And even though my last video was like 15 days ago, like, it was a BS video. It was just one of those, you know, what do you call it? Reddit reactions. Those Reddit reactions, them stories be crazy, bro. They be crazy. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, son. But yeah, so we're gonna stream a video by Gerbert Johnson, right? Gerbert Johnson. I don't know much about him. I just know that Daquan Wiltshire, you guys know, shout out to boy Daquan Wiltshire. He reacted to a video by him before that had to do something about making a fake profile on like Tinder or something like that with like a handsome guy and seeing how many hoes you're able to get and shit like that. That was the video he reacted to, right? So I was like, I went to this guy Gerbert Johnson. I'm like, what else videos he got? So I saw one that said Gen Z and like this identity thing, right? And if you guys don't know what that means, even though I'm pretty sure you guys know what that means at this point, right? The identity thing from Gen Z is like, you know, nowadays everybody has to be something, right? You know, let's say BIPOC and all this other BS. Oh, I'm a non-binary. My pronouns is they, them. What do you call it? I identify as a Zeppelin. I smell like it's just a whole lot of stupidity going on in the Western culture, son. I'm just sick and tired of it. And Gen Z is a part of it. But I'm gonna blame millennials as well, though, right? I'm a millennial, so I'm gonna blame the millennials as well, because I feel like we set the foundation for this. Nah, we didn't. The people before us, I think Gen X, their babies, most of their babies are Gen Z. I feel. I mean, millennials too got some babies. It's Gen Z, man, but it's annoying, bro. Like I'm just tired of it. I just feel like now they're saying like 20% of Gen Z is LGBTQ. So pretty much 1 out of every 5 kids is something trans, bisexual, gay. Some people say, why is that a problem? I think that's weird, bro. Like, I think that's crazy. There's no way that you expect me to believe that 20% of all of Gen Z, like 20%, they just naturally just gay. It's like, it's not because their friends are gay or somebody's telling them to be gay. Like, all these schools be having rainbow flags and all that BS, bro. Like, it's crazy. And you know, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna say, Felix, what you're saying right now is very bigoted, right? It's very, very bigoted. You're a bigot. You're a grade A bigot, 100%, right? You're right. You're absolutely right. What are you talking about, son? That stuff ain't normal. Hey, listen, I'll say this, though. You live your life, you don't bother me, you don't affect my children. It's cool. But the problem is now, you are. You are going to try to affect my children. I was on Disney Plus the other day. Well, not really me. My daughter was on Disney Plus the other day, son. And I just walked in real quick, and I saw she was watching a joint with two T-Rexes, right? I'm like, oh, she watching some dinosaur joint. It was two dad T-Rexes with an adopted, what do you call it? Dinosaur, son. First of all, maybe I'm wrong. I would think that two T-Rexes are going head-to-head battling. You know, if it's two males, I'm assuming, I don't know. I'd assume they'd be battling, not swapping swords. And how does that even work? How do T-Rex penis even, like, what does that do? Like, why did they make the T-Rexes gay? Like, I'm trying to understand, how do you have intercourse as a T-Rex anyways? And I feel like with two men, it will be even harder. Then where did they adopt the other dinosaur? These are the questions. I'm so confused. Why did they, what's good in the Shire? Gerber Johnson actually bad for, oh, so you see Gerber Johnson? Yeah, let's get these likes though. I identify as one of the goldfish in my episode. It's really that stupid, son. Sword fights are the best fights. This guy, JVP, shut up. What's good, Ego Def? Oh, did I say what's good to JVP, by the way? Say what's good, JV. Make sure you guys like the stream. You feel me? Every time, I still call Revenant Ego Def no matter what, because I know that he's Ego Def no matter what. You know what I'm saying? How would 2X even get with them little ass arms? That's what I'm trying to see. Like, how do you, because, you know, sometimes you hit from the back. You got to, you know, sometimes you want to use the shoulders of the young lady who's allowing you to mount her as a, you know, as something to, you feel me? To assist you in your vigorous thrust. But I feel like that goes dead. That definitely goes dead once your arms are short. You know what I'm saying? It's just some, see, they're just forcing the gay stuff into everything, right? And, you know, like I said, you live your life as long as you don't affect, but I feel like you guys are pushing this joint onto everybody, and it's morphing people's brains to believe that this is the reality, and it's not the reality, especially when it comes to the trans joint. You guys already know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about the trans joint, son. Like, it's just like, we're living in this fairy tale cuckoo for Cocoa Puff world that I can identify as that elephant in the back screen. Speaking of that, did the TV freeze? Oh, no, they just moving slow as hell. No, yeah. So I can identify as anything, son. It's freaking stupid. Yeah, I said it's stupid. You feel me? And the computer joint messing up. Thank you. Hey, what's good, NPR? Having NPR sounds close to MTR. If you're hip to the manosphere, you guys know about NTR. Hey, having NPR. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to read. What's it on? All right, guys. I think it's enough of me talking. Let's hurry up. Let's react to the video, man. There is actually some basketball today. You guys know. You guys know there's some basketball today. So I definitely want to take a look at that. I missed a complete draft. I don't even know who got drafted in the NFL. So, but it is what it is. Ladies, just come to me. Just got a chance. Nah, I was done with it as soon as the girl said her pronoun was bug. Hey, Tumas, bro, that's your people. Tumas, that's your Tumas. You Gen Z, son. That's your people, son. Chance, all of y'all, son. That's your people, son. All right, let's get the stream going, though, man. Let's not waste no more time. Let me see right here. Yo, you know what song is live too, by the way? Hold on, let me see live scenes. You know what's the joint is freaking live? I'm surprised Chris didn't pop up in the joint. The joint that's freaking live is wait, that's not what I was about to say, but I'm gonna say this. This is random. I know Chris is not here because I think he left a comment on one of my videos on IG. Buns and Basketball, guys. I want to let y'all know right now. That is grade A entertainment, son. I'm telling you right there. Buns and Basketball. If you guys ever heard of Buns, actually, hold on real quick. Before I start the video, let's see. I was Googling Gen Z because I was trying to understand them a little bit more. Long story short, still don't understand them. So hold on, let me see. Instagram. Let me see. Here go the joint right here. Buns and Basketball, son. Back from Buns and Basketball, they just came in DC. That got to be the most ratchetest, most ghetto fabulous event I've ever been to in all my days. Right, the moment I came in there, I thought they were gonna have full court basketball. It was half court, like it was NBA 2K, and they playing in the park. You just smelled all the freaking hookah, disappointed fathers, and freaking confirmed pregnancy tests and everything. Right, it was just wild, but I loved it. Basketball was cool, but then it was time for boxing, and I was just hoping to God that somebody was gonna punch a girl with enough force that the titty would just pop out. I was just praying to that. And when it was time to box, my God, did they box. Look, little girl came in and started mixing her shit. Look at it, mixing her. At this moment, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, a titty had to have popped out. A titty had to have popped out, right? No titty. No titty popped out. These are professionals. They secured the hell out those titties, bro. I don't understand this. But the piece de resistance was the freaking old up wrestling, man. I don't know if I can really show it. That's why I'm putting my head over the joint. Y'all can still see a little bit of cheeks clapping in the background. See, Cuz right here is living a life. He was one of the lucky guys in the front that got pulled in, and they immediately started humping him like wild animals. It was crazy. You would think it was mating season, right? I loved it, right? Oh, hold on. My joint was messed up. Okay, hold on. Chance. Oh, I muted. Yeah, two miles and Chance. Yes, my wife was with me at Buns and Basketball. Yes, she didn't see as much as I saw because she's vertically inclined. You know, you know what I'm saying. So she wasn't able to see nothing. Like, you know, feel me? Especially when there's a group of thirsty guys out there, man, who just want to come for cheekage. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot, man. And them cheeks was going everywhere. It was all BBLs, cheeks, bro. It was crazy. It was grand. No father in that place would be happy. I'm telling you that right now. No father would be happy at all. I'm pretty sure those women fathers are disintegrating as we speak. You know what I'm saying? But amazing, hilarious stuff. It was great. Definitely go there drunk. You still can't hear me? One time for the fun session. All right. Make sure you guys like the stream, guys. Let's keep going. I mean, let's get these all going. It's a short video. It's only 13 minutes. Like I said, today's gonna be a short stream. I was rapping like crazy in the beginning though. Let's keep going.
This is one of the reasons, let's say, we are here on Earth, is to find out such things. What we are, what we learn to be.
Hell no, she didn't participate. What's wrong with you? Hold on, are they actually sponsored by the Twerk Team for real, Tank? Or are you trolling right now? What's good, Casper? What's good? Is Buns and Basketball really sponsored by the Twerk Team? Man, that's crazy. Like I said, I'm surprised I even have 12 people, man. I have been gone for so damn long, so I was surprised if I was even going to get 10 people to watching this stream, bro. Hey, I respect y'all for coming through, man. That really means a lot. That means a lot, man. I promise. It's crazy. Let's keep going, though.
Hi, my name is Kitty Boy. I'm a Gemini, an empath. My pronouns are Z, Zer. My Enneagram is 7, Myers-Briggs, INFP. I'm a anarcho-nihilist.
What's good? What's good, Bama? Bama's in the joint. What's good? But, hey, bro. Okay, I know he's already starting the joint, son. This is exactly how this joint really be with y'all Gen Z people, son. Just be throwing random stuff at the woodworks.
An empath. My pronouns are Z, Zer. My Enneagram is 7, Myers-Briggs, INFP. I'm a anarcho-nihilist, doom-pilled, femboy, twink cell. I'm actually androsexual.
This guy
I'm
tank.
a theta male. I have depression, generalized anxiety disorder, multiple personality disorder, self-diagnosed, but it was from one of my other personalities who actually is a professional psychiatrist, so it's still reliable. What makes you interesting, huh? I got all that going on for me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm still a little naughty kitty boy, but everything else was just a joke. But it is fair to say that I'm one of the greatest thinkers of this generation. You know, all these other kids, they just get on their TikToks and they scroll.
My bad. You guys know I'm going to be stopping it from time to time. But hey, what's good, by the way, Jaren? Azif. No, he's joking. He's joking. He's trolling right now. He's definitely Gen Z because he can't be older than 20 years old, bro. He looks like a baby. But what do you call it? But yeah, so he's trolling, just pretty much talking about how stupid all these identities are. And I blame social media. Social media has helped me make a lot of money, but I feel like, man, I kind of want it to be taken away just so people can get back to normal, man. You got joints that don't even look all that, thinking that they're hot stuff, man. Like, it's crazy, bro. People just saying the most wildest, stupid things online, and I'm sick and tired of it, man. Bring me back to 2000. Actually, not. Social media didn't get bad until like 2016. That's when it started. I think when SoundCloud rap, even though I was listening to SoundCloud rap my damn self, but even when SoundCloud rap came out, son, and people started being weird. You know, with X, even though X is one of my favorite rappers, when they started popping out, son, that's when people started getting iffy. You know what I'm saying? You got Uzi Vert out here, so like that SoundCloud, Trippie Redd, all them people, son, like when they came out, that's when I was like, okay, we're getting weird, we're getting strange, man. Was it 2017 maybe? So what happened when somebody identifies as an antichrist? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's going to get to that point. It's going to get to that point that it's going to be like, bro, y'all going to think this is wild, but think about it like this. If we can identify as anything at any time, there's no time limit. Like, you can't identify something and be like, you're going to identify with 3. There's no cap. Like, you can only identify with 3 things a week. Like, there's no cap. Literally, I can identify as a kitty cat this morning, and by noon, I'm a flaming dragon, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can identify as anything as the day goes on, just based on how I feel, son. So if that's the case, I'm going to be identifying as husbands. F you talking about, son? I'm pulling up to fat booty girls' houses. I'm just going up to fat booty girls' houses. The only way I'm gonna find out is by knocking at every single house in random neighborhoods. All right, and any girl that I come and I see, I'm not going to be able to see the back right away, son. But, most of the time, if you see the front, you can definitely see the back. There's only rare exceptions that they might have the hip dips and then the booty pokes out in the back. You feel me? But if they have the front and I see the thighs, it's looking like, okay. Especially if she's black, because, Hispanics, sometimes they have the thick thighs. But then when they turn to the side, it's flat. I don't understand that. Somebody explain that to me. It's like Hispanics, it's not all of them. It's not all of them, but damn sure there's a few of them that definitely have that. The big thighs, they turn around, his ass is flat, and it's very disheartening, right? They have the drumstick legs. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna identify as as husbands. Like, I pull up to a girl's house, boom, how you doing? Like, hey, my name is Felix, but you already knew that. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm your husband. You're not my husband. I identify as your husband. You gonna let me get the cheeks or what? You feel me? Somebody can clip that and make that sound like something else, something bad, like forcibly doing something, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna give me some pussy if I do. Somebody has to. Come on, somebody. A liberal. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Chris? What's good? Let's keep going though. Make sure you like the stream, guys. We got 16 people watching. Surprisingly. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Make sure y'all like the stream though.
Dopamine. But me, I just think when I'm not getting dominated by big-breasted women, I'm usually thinking. Speaking of which, this video is brought to you by Adam and Eve. If you are as experienced in the realm of lovemaking as your boy, you may know that introducing trinkets and gadgets may allow you to lay down that Dragon Master pipe. If you employ these tactics, you will no longer have to rely on your subpar wang. Click the link in the description and use code Gerbert to get 50% off of any item and free shipping to the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. Sometimes I just sit down on God, sometimes I just sit down and think. I've been thinking about this. Everyone needs a sense of self, and we have a way of doing this. We notice patterns in our behavior, and we self-reflect, and we attribute certain qualities to our character. It feels nice to do this, to label things about yourself, to get a certain sense of control, stability, understanding. But what I've noticed is that today's day and age, the way people construct their identity now seems very haphazardly thrown together, contrived, and just generally misinformed. And this is especially true with people contrived.
Look at this dumb. I was about to call her the B word. Me as an. These people are freaking clowns, bro. Like, my pronouns are Big Nick and her. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'm gonna start telling people like, oh, what's my pronoun? Nigger. Heavy on the ER at the end. Like, I can't call that. No, actually, nah. That's actually a smooth joint. Heavy on the ER at the end. I'm gonna be talking to white people because white people are the ones who focus on this joint the most. Let's keep it a band. It's mainly white people. As you can see, this person is clearly a Caucasian. But yeah, I'm gonna come like, yeah, man. What's your pronouns, Felix? Yeah, I just have one pronoun. It's nigger, but you have to be like nigger. I'm willing to allow nagger. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you don't call me those pronouns, don't call me at all. I'm gonna call you a flaming bigot. And I'm going to make sure that you lose your job. I'm going to make sure you're canceled. Call me nigger or not Niagara. Like, it got to be straight up in ER heavy. Do it around other black people, too. I want to make sure you do it around other black people so black people can join into this, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you point at me, too. Maybe wear a white hoodies. I hear black people love white hoodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, son? Hold on, am I lagging? Damn, they're trying to cancel me that fast? They're really trying to get me out of here? Am I lagging? Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe y'all close app and open back up, man. Maybe it's y'all computers. Maybe y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Tumans, don't you got Dish Network internet or something like that? I'm not sure, son. Like, maybe it's y'all internet, though, man. Come on now. Verizon Fios. You feel me? Am I still? There's no way I'm lagging now. Come on now. Way better? All right, bet. All right. Let's keep going. Make sure y'all like the stream, guys.
And just generally misinformed. And this is especially true with people who spend a lot of time on the internet, which is a very, it's a lot of people. It's almost like people now make their identity as if it were an RPG character creation screen. It's that level of effort. You can choose your gender. If you go on Twitter, you can actually see people choosing their race. Like dead ass, like it's Skyrim. But the analogy goes deeper. Choosing their race. Like
I ain't gonna hold you. How the fuck did Boston lose to Philly with Embiid? Oh, they lost? Wait, I thought the game was today. Nah. That's like, oh, see, that's why I said we get this stream is only gonna be for so long, man. The finals is going on. What do you call it? The Suns is playing tonight too at 10 o'clock. Wait, hold on. Has the time started? You know what I'm saying? Now, internet clean, you lagging. Am I still lagging? What if he has long short shorts? No, never that. Am I still lagging? Here's another thing too. If this really becomes the regular everyday thing, I really want to be transracial. Man. I'm gonna be Asian. You feel me? Hojo. I would want to be Japanese to be. So is this considered blackface? You know, I know there's a lot of people that will see this, black people that will see this and get upset, but I don't be caring. So like a lot of this stuff just be hilarious to me. Like this person really just turned themselves. Is this even black? Is this a guy? Is this a woman? Or is this a guy or is this a woman, son? I can't. Everybody. So this Gen Z stuff is weird. You not liking it? Not anymore? All right, bet. Let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream. Let's keep going.
Like dead ass like it's Skyrim. But the analogy goes deeper because we do this not only because it feels good to categorize and label, but also because it's a grasp at being unique and different. Just like how you make a character in RPG, you just like, people just pick cool shit. Everybody wants to be unique and interesting. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially now, being average isn't gonna get you any attention. And it's cool to want attention. So similar to how you would use a character creation screen, you just pick shit that sounds cool now. Oh yeah, I want to be a demi-female with the mystical ability to feel other people's feelings. And all these different names and categorizations do sound pretty cool. Demi-woman, empath, Scorpio, metrosexual man. It's like a bunch of gay superheroes. But this happens because there's nothing It's like a bunch of gay.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Is this a F? Is this a F on his chest? Is that a F on his chest? Yo, let me know, y'all. Is that a F on his chest? With the rainbow? This guy's gay, right? With an F on his chest. I wonder what that means. I wonder what that means. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know I want to get canceled, but I'm not going to say that word. I'm not going to say that word right now. But that definitely looks like an F. That definitely looks like an F. You know what I'm saying? F for Apollo Sticks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking too. I don't know. Like the string.
Superheroes. But this happens because there's nothing actually solid or interesting to build a character on top of. And the people who seek out these things are privileged, but like they don't want to be. They live in the Western world. Your life isn't hard or interesting, so you seek out these, you just need shit to care about. Nobody in third world countries is doing this. Also, many of these forms of identification are a great way to avoid taking responsibility for.
And that's another thing too. I'm sorry y'all keep pausing, but that's another thing too. Like I said, I think I've said this before. It's like, man, the Western culture is so coddled. Everything is so freaking smooth and chill. They have nothing to really worry about. Like, we're really relatively safe, you know, compared to other places in the world. And I feel like we're just so safe and so carefree. Like, we just be trying to find things just to do. Like, son, this country, son, I don't understand, man. We legit have, I've seen fat homeless people, son. It's crazy. I've seen homeless people with legit Homer Simpson guts, which is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might see that in one of those, you know, overseas and stuff in Africa, but most of the time those people have some type of venereal disease or something like that is going on. It's really crazy, bro. Why he got it, why he got that on his head? Nah, he got that on his head to be funny. He came out and say he identifies as a kitty and blase blase. I don't know why he's keeping it on his head, but hey, it is what it is. Make sure you like the stream.
For your actions and your life. And I don't blame the people who do this. Not everybody's gonna have a solid sense of identity and a well-developed character in the digital age. Get real. Community is dead. People get their personality from a screen. That's what happens. I fell for the same thing. I had a astrology phase. I thought it would be interesting to look up quirky political ideologies to dedicate myself to, and then people would think, oh, that's interesting. And in your head, you think that this stuff will come up in conversation, and you'll be like, oh, I'm this, and then everybody's gonna be so interested. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Pull down your pants. Let me start playing with your little Astrology is honestly one of the most minor examples.
If only it was that easy, right? If only I could say something like, hey, how you doing? My name is Felix. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I like that name. I really like names that start with F's. Please take down your trousers so I can fondle your nuts. That'd be amazing. Sign me up for that. So you say you want to fondle them? Like, yeah. And she probably pull out her back pocket, like, I already have oil and everything. I'm like, oh, you're going to fondle my nuts with, hold on, you're going to fondle my nuts with oil? Let me unbutton my joint. You want to fondle my nuts with oil? It's great, grateful stuff right there, I'm telling you. But, I mean, this is the funny thing, too, right? We're just so engulfed with the internet, right, that people start believing, like, the internet is real. It's not real at all. I mean, everybody should know this at this point, man. Like he just said, there's never really a time that you bring these type of stuff in conversation. Well, I want to let you know, because you didn't ask, but I'm just going to say I'm non-binary and I also identify as a unicorn. So, like, no one really just, like, that shit is weird, bro. Like, no one has that in conversation. It's kind of the same way as, like, when people are talking to each other online during comments. Like, people get so heated online. No, I don't want to fondle nuts, bro. I said it'd be great if people would just fondle my nuts without me asking, just off the strength of, like, oh my God, like, you're a very cool guy. I want to fondle your nuts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What? You F with Vinland Saga? Yeah, y'all definitely got to watch Vinland Saga though. But yeah, man, it's just annoying at this point, man. Like I said, most people be online arguing with each other, but they'll never do that in each other's face. Like, I've seen people say, "Man, you a goofy, you ugly, blase blase." You think they would say that in each other? They wouldn't say that, son. This was like, it's just internet. Like, a lot of the stuff I say online, bro, I would actually say a lot of that stuff because I actually have said a lot of that stuff in real life. So I mean, maybe I'm an exception. I don't know. But yeah, man, like, internet is just a fake place, man. Let's just be real. Felix, why don't you talk about anime? You always got in the back. I should talk about anime, right? Because I love anime so much, but like I said, I got to find a way to make more time, man. Maybe make some anime review videos or something. This guy said, Felix wants dudes to fondle his nuts forcibly. No. Young ladies. And when I mean young ladies, I mean of age. Legal age. What are you talking about? But when enough people latch on the internet, ideas they eventually can pop. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. That's why I think TikTok needs to be destroyed. TikTok needs to be destroyed because the level of stupidity, the way it spreads like wildfire, you think it's chlamydia or something. Like, stupidity is getting expedited through TikTok, son. I can't believe it. And people be arguing so much just to be wrong and dumb. I'm going to say, hey, this is a controversial statement, and then we're going to start the video again. There's only two genders. Let's continue. Make sure you like the stream, though, man.
Of this, it doesn't really piss me off anymore unless you like read the horoscopes and really actually base your relationships off of it. It's pretty chill. What's more annoying is the personality tests like Enneagram and Myers-Briggs, because they have this illusion of being scientific when they're just as ridiculous. They're based off mysticism. They're actually the same thing. 75% of people get a different result in these tests when they take it again. And this can be as soon as a week later. It's just completely not scientific. It has been scientifically invalidated. I think people severely overestimate their ability to understand themselves.
First of all, I want to say this. Meme, freaking hilarious. Good pussy bring the best out of a nigga. It's wild. Hey, listen, I respect the meme, right? I respect the meme. But the reason why this shit is hilarious to me is because this is a Caucasian guy. I wouldn't post this. I would have posted this meme. But you guys know me. I'm a flaming racist. So if he wants to put that meme up, go ahead, man. Hey, listen, man. I can dish it out and I can take it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's really calling anybody the N-word, man. But I love it, though. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish more white people would be less scared of making these type of jokes, man. You know, a few white people is going to get beat up. In fact, a lot of white people is going to get beat up. But I think life will get a whole lot better. Life will get a whole lot better, right? Let's keep going.
That shit is very complicated. It's always changing.
Oh, I'm hip to
and
the
also,
furries.
in many ways, you curate your reality, so you create who you are. So you have to be very careful with what you identify with. There's a psychologist called Walter Mischel. He's the one who did the marshmallow test, if you're familiar with that. But what he found in his book called Personality and Assessment is that people's behavior is correlated with their environment, not their self-described personality traits. So pretty much mentally and behavior-wise, you're a product of the people you're around and what you're around, more so than any underlying character that you have. That shit's not even really real. You just have a little bit of a base, a psychological temperament made by your genetics that can be expressed in like an infinite number of ways. Nobody's really completely a free thinker. You spend time with a lot of liberals, you're gonna be a liberal. You watch a bunch of conservative content, you're gonna be conservative. If you were a German...
I don't 100% agree with that. I don't 100% agree with. If you watch a lot of blah, 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 open. I feel like conservatives are a little bit more open-minded than liberals. I think conservatives are a little bit more open-minded than liberals, man, because liberals are just straight up like, well, actually, nah. Liberals are open-minded, but they're open-minded to the point that they're freaking retarded. Like, they're just open-minded to, like, yeah, men and women can play basketball together, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to mollywop some women in basketball. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Bring the joint out. Let's do it. You feel me? But at the same time, it's the fact that he doesn't just remove his feet from the camera and instead wasting time censoring them. Move to a different look. No bull. But yeah, man, like I think with conservatives, bro, they're more free thinkers. Because let's keep it a band, right? When you watch TV, when you see everything, it's liberal stuff, man. All this gay stuff being pushed. Are conservative people pushing this gay stuff? Are conservative people putting this identity politics or this identity stuff like, oh, you can be this non-binary? I haven't seen conservatives pushing that stuff. It'd be liberals, bro. Liberal Democrats and all that stuff. So to me, I feel like you see that shit on TV. You see it everywhere. So most likely you're following what you see on TV. Majority of everything is liberal. I just told you on Disney Plus, they had 2 homosexual T-Rexes adopting a T-Rex child who I don't know how that T-Rex child got abandoned. What happened? So if you're doing that, you can't tell me. If you're a conservative, I feel like you're more of a free thinker because you're not following the herd. You're not following what everybody else is doing because liberal is like the main source. What is it out there that's even conservative other than Fox News? It's just Fox News for real, bro. Everything else is liberal, son. Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney, all them joints, all them kids shows, kids channels, just even the regular channels in general, it's all liberal, son. Come on, son. Stop the BS. Take 10 men and 10 women and put them on an island 100 years of civilization. Take 10 men. No bull. Facts. Because liberals are the new Nazis. No bull. Liberals are Nazis to me, man. Not the old liberals, the new liberals. These new liberals are Nazis, not the old liberals, man. Because these guys, man, they're trying to force, if you say you don't like a transgender person, let's say if you don't want to have relations with a transgender person, right? They really start calling you names, transphobic, bigot, all that stuff. And I'm just over here just taking it because it was like, yo, this is like music to my ears. Yeah, tell me what I already know. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I already know. But it's gotten to the point now, man. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just forceful stuff, man. It's just forceful stuff. It is what it is. Let's keep going, though. Make sure you like the stream.
Citizen in the late 1930s, you'd like to think you'd have the perspective to be like, no, I would have stopped Hitler. I would have rushed in those camps and freed all of them. You probably wouldn't have. You're the guy who's like, yeah. In fact, right now,
100. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be wondering that too. I said, damn, if I was a German, would I have been like, oh yeah, we got to save these guys or something like? I really wonder, son. I really don't know. Imagine, right? Because I'll be honest with you. This is a quick little joint real quick. I'm just gonna say this. When I was younger, right, I told myself, hey, Felix, you're not gonna be out here cracking joints. You're gonna wait till marriage. Then you're gonna do your thing. You feel me? I was surrounded by a lot of things that said that, but then once I got to the ripe age of old enough, I was in guts left and right, son. I'm lying. I'm capping like hell right now. What am I saying? Let's keep going though.
Now, all of us in some way are probably blindly complying and listening to shit that we didn't get from ourselves and that's completely baseless. But anyway, back to these Zoomers who are just picking shit to identify with because they have nothing else solid to build a character from. And hey, call me a dick. Is that not what these, like, all these genders are? I mean, I get that gender is a spectrum and you can fall anywhere on there. You could be a masculine woman or a feminine man, but you don't have to ruthlessly pathologize all of it. If you want to get technical, everybody probably falls in a different spot on, like, in what ways they're feminine and masculine. We don't have to make all these different distinctions. You're just you. I'll just call you your name. And then this empath shit, I don't even know what's going on. People think they have some mystical ability because they feel bad when they see something bad, or they feel good when somebody else is feeling good. Maybe they have a genuine reason for thinking.
Hey, bro, I might not be an empath. One of y'all said something. Y'all said one of y'all said y'all outpath or something like that. So I might be that. Cause I believe. Listen, none of y'all can say y'all empath if you guys were ever around when World Star was going crazy. Like, I think 2013, 2014, son. That's when. Nah. I think actually, World Star probably at its best around 2010, 2011. I was just seeing the most ratchetest, most destructive stuff I've ever seen, and that joint was entertaining. I've seen people get their ass mollywopped, and I never felt like, damn, I feel sorry for that guy. I was like, yeah, rip his freaking head off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that stuff, bro. Give it to me. Normal. He rans. Most people won't resist people in uniform. There are tons of experiments and such that 80% folks attempt to shock a person to death just because a man in a lab coat said so. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're an Xbox Live 2019, you are not an empath. Yeah. Hey, right, yeah, bad. People was definitely insulting and all that stuff. But yeah, all right, y'all. Let's get back into this. Almost done. Video almost done. Well, a little bit more than halfway done. You feel me? Oh, Chance is coming at you, Tumas. Hey, what's good? Iwi? Make sure you like the stream, man. Iwi? I'm so happy, man. I really thought I was only going to have 10 people watching the stream today, son, but I've had 18 people, son. That's crazy. I think we even got up to 22 at one point. I love it. I love y'all, son. Y'all still ride with me, son. Y'all still ride with me, man. Hopefully we can get back to like 50 or 50 or 60 people, but I have to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good? Sicko mode in this joint, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm never on an Xbox, so he's not coming at me. I thought you did, 2 months. I ain't going to hold you. Let's keep going. Make sure y'all like the stream, though.
They have this, like, supernatural ability, but I have a feeling that the way people decide all of this shit is so arbitrary. I was with my friend Samantha, and I could just notice something was different and feel her energy, and I asked her about it, and she was like, oh, wow, you're right. I don't know, I just feel like none of this shit has solid basis for why you feel so concretely that you are this, especially when the brain is plastic and constantly changing. But relatively all that stuff's pretty light and chill. I don't really care about it. It doesn't bother me at all. But what does kind of get to me, what really grinds my scrotum, is that Zoomers are identifying with mental disorders that they don't even have. First of all, there's all these people calling themselves introverts when really they just have social anxiety. Oh, I'm such an introvert. I don't like having small talk with my neighbor or talking to the cashier. And I panic when I get a phone call or get invited to gatherings. It's like, no, that's not introversion. You have a social anxiety problem. And
Hold on, son. Did you see Cuz? I've been in this, bruh. I seen this situation. Hold on. Let me mute Cuz. Because he talking about the social anxiety. See, Cuz right here. Bro. Son. There's this dude that was in my college, right? He didn't look like this, but he was this type of guy. He be coming in his joint. He be the first one to say, hey, yo, let's go. We should go talk to some girls. Like, he'll be the first one. We be chilling, eating fries. Like, yeah, we should go talk to some girls and stuff. I said, you sure? Like, yeah, man, let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, dude, look at them joints right there. Let's go smack. You will go over there with that guy. He's standing there looking like he's shocked. He looked like he's dumbfounded. So he doesn't know what the hell. I'm pretty sure this guy's doing the exact same thing. See, he's doing the Birdman hand rub, right? He's thinking that he's about to be saucy. He's probably going out to prom, no tie, just straight up button that's open. Probably thinking he's the Riz guy, bruh. But then what happens? Once the vajayjays are present, you fold. Look at him. Look at him. Look, like look how he's sitting. The girls are, look how he's sitting. He looks like a girl that came over to the house and is sitting at the edge of the bed because she knows that you're trying to get in her cheeks, and she doesn't want to look like a hoe. That's what he looks like right now, son. He looks like he's uncomfortable, and he does not want to receive pipe. He shouldn't want to receive pipe as a man, but you know what I mean, because I made the example earlier about the woman, like if a girl come over to your crib and she wants to, you know what I'm saying, at the edge of the bed and stuff like that. But he's acting like that though. This is blasphemous. This is crazy. This is not shocking. There's a lot of dudes like this. Look, he even got his water right here, son. Mainly full. He hasn't opened it. He's scared. He's scared to move. He's just looking straight forward. There's probably nothing there but glass bottles. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. Y'all need a wingman for real, man. Nah, he don't need just the mere fact his man is recording him too, just knowing like this is crazy. After you talked all that, that's ridiculous. Let's keep going.
Gatherings, it's like, no, that's not introversion. You have a social anxiety problem, and it's a problem you could solve if you took the proper steps. But instead, you're deciding to intertwine your personality and self-identification with this disability so you don't have to change anything. And when you do this, you accept these labels and you identify yourself in this way, you begin to avoid situations that challenge your self-perception, challenge the way that you.
I want y'all to peep. He did that meme that said the N-word on it. And then he shows black hoodlums with guns hanging from the. This is definitely some people from LB or something. There's definitely some people that rock with LB. These all look like New York natives. Where's LB? I'm surprised LB's not here. You know what I'm saying? So we okay with this white boy wearing the cat ears? Yeah, we just living with it. He's wearing it as a troll. He's wearing it low key as a troll. But yeah, man. Yeah, he's showing black gangster activities, and I don't like that. I don't like to say that. Like I said, I don't care, son. All this stuff is hilarious to me. Let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream.
See yourself. The more something challenges the way you see yourself, the more you will avoid it. So by accepting all these labels, you're completely halting your growth as a person, because you're this and you know exactly who you are. You're omnipotent in that way, even though the brain is constantly changing, and you could be something better and different if you weren't such a bitch. But thinking you're an introvert kind of makes sense. It gets even wilder. There are kids on TikTok who genuinely think they have multiple personality disorder and they're faking it. Like at that point, you're just making shit up. A multiple personality disorder being a disease that you're born with isn't real.
Listen, man. And then this is what I said earlier when I said the whole Gen Z is 20% of Gen Zers identify as somebody LGBTQ. I'm telling you, son, majority of those guys are not in the LGBTQ, the alphabet community. You know what I'm saying? We should just call them, what did somebody say? We should just call them the Qs. Because what the hell is a queer? Isn't queer just a weird person or a gay person? We should just call them all Qs, bruh. That makes it easier. Felix been missing like his father, no bulls, huh? I had to go get that milk, you feel me? But yeah, man, all these people think that there's something that they're not. Multiple personality disorder, something like it's crazy. Let's keep going.
Everyone keeps.
So it's real, but it's caused by childhood. It is real and is caused by childhood trauma that is usually paired with memory loss. However, there is a body of research concluding it is overdiagnosed. And also my point remains that these kids are making shit up like they really are. Let's keep going.
Everyone keeps on saying we need to have more conversations about mental health. Mental health is such an underrated.
Hey, Craig, facts. Hey, what's good, by the way, Craig? Make sure you leave a like. I appreciate you.
Concept it needs to be talking about more. No. Let's stop the conversation. We've had enough of it, okay? I think it should be only something you should think about or consider if you've dealt with it directly in a true and serious manner. because these kids are hearing it and they're self-sabotaging. And it's the same thing with depression. I'm not saying it's impossible to have
Sorry to hear that,
genuine
Casper,
clinical
man.
depression where you have to rely on pharmaceuticals. There's a debate about that, by the way. What I will say is that it's been glorified in a strange way, and it's also an easy way to avoid responsibility, so people identify with it, and by identifying with it, it can become true. And you become more lazy, and you avoid things that make you happier, so you become more depressed, and it's a negative feedback loop, a downward spiral. And then you become reliant on these pharmaceuticals when you don't really need them. There are studies that say exercising, working out, can have the same impact on your mood that taking Prozac does. Being depressed is not cool. Be very careful with what you call yourself. Do not call yourself depressed until you are absolutely certain there is nothing else you can do that will make you not depressed. Otherwise, you're fucking yourself. And there's just a lot of fake mental health stuff that's genuinely disrespectful to people who have really bad stuff going on, like veterans with PTSD.
Shout out to Craig.
I remember all these kids in school who used to be like, oh, my OCD. It was like cool to say you had OCD, like, oh, that binder is so unorganized. My OCD is going crazy. The little tile pattern is wrong. Oh my gosh, my OCD.
Facts. Like, I'm tired of everybody saying they have some type of diagnosis, OCD and all that stuff. It's crazy, and I'm hating the use of words ridiculously. The one word, and I hear this from women the most. I hate this word, narcissist, bruh. Narcissist. If you ask every ex-boyfriend to a woman is a narcissist. Have you seen that? Every ex. Let's look up. Let's really look up. Ain't no way there's this many narcissists out here. Let me see. What is the definition of narcissist? There's a narcissistic empath? What? Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably, I don't know why I struggled to say that. Unreasonably, I don't know why I struggled. Listen, I graduated college, guys. High sense of their own importance. Wow, if that's the definition, isn't that all of Gen Z then, basically? They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. It sounds like a lot of Instagram models, bro, to be honest with you. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. That sounds like Instagram models and strippers. Does it not? Does that not sound like Instagram models and strippers? That's interesting. You feel like you're more important than you are. You're not caring about other people's feelings and stuff. You don't care how things affect other people. Because you're the head honcho. Right? No? I feel like it's more. I don't know. Let's keep going though.
In actuality, people with OCD are sitting there wanting to kill themselves. Gratitude journaling can do the same thing to help you. These people who say they're depressed are in wealthy countries, well off financially, when there are people who can't eat, getting blown up by landmines just walking across the field. Maybe write about things to get perspective, appreciate what you have, because like you're wasting what you've been given being a little bitch like this. But anyways,
I respect him for saying this, and that's the thing, man. That's the thing that gets me so annoyed. Like when you go in third world countries, they never deal with this. They don't deal with this stupid. There's only 2 genders in third world countries, bro. There's only 2. They're worried about other stuff. They're about getting bombed. They're worried about a random dude coming into a house and just spraying them up. Like, bro, like worried about real stuff. So it's like, that's why I be saying America's like, we're like the spoiled kids, bro. I swear we are the spoiled kids of the world, right? Like that rich spoiled kid that just has everything but acts like they have nothing. They want to fit in and be like, yeah, look at all the stuff. Look at all the bad stuff I'm dealing with and blase. While you got countries like Africa, you know what I'm saying? Like certain parts of Asia, Middle East, South America, Central America, you know, Caribbean. All these places are looking at like, bro, you got it sweet. Your homeless people are fat. There's obese homeless people. I've seen homeless people with freaking haircuts. Why do you have a haircut if you're homeless? Every homeless person I see, I'll be damned if you have a haircut, bro. You shouldn't have an afro. You should have, like, bro, it should be, hold on. What am I saying? You need to have at least an afro, son. Or if you're white, long hair, looking like Tarzan, bro. If you're homeless, bro, I want to know that you're homeless. You shouldn't be getting haircuts. Why are homeless people getting haircuts, bro? That doesn't make sense. How you affording that? And it's one thing that the haircuts be even too, son. So you're getting a full-fledged buzz cut, bro. That's just crazy. Nah, bro. Only in America, son. That's crazy, bro. Let's keep going.
Here's the truth of the matter.
And sicko mode, you're right. Uganda did do it right. Uganda told them, yeah, none of that stupid LGBT, stupid. Y'all been bringing this stuff over here. Hold on, I will say this though. Uganda is wild because I think it comes out if you don't quote me on this. I think they said if you're gay, they'll kill you or something like that. Like if you're a part of LGBTQ, they'll kill you. That's one way of stopping this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one way of stopping it. hey, listen, it's not my country. I look at it like this. If you're gay, don't live in Uganda. Like, just move somewhere else. Move to another country in Africa who, for the most part, probably won't accept you either. But I mean, probably move to America or the UK or Australia. I heard they're allowing gays over there and stuff like that. You know, it is. If you want to put your bunghole in men buttholes and stuff like, hey, listen, you do that in those places is willing to allow you to do it. What are you talking about, son? Oh, I called him sicko mode. Oh, I even said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the joint. Uganda is smart. They see what's happening here and say, exactly, Craig. Exactly. That's the whole kill. Uganda is like all these countries. That's the funny thing. Son, Russia, China. I think Russia, China. Is it Brazil? Is Brazil in the mix too? But a lot of countries are coming to fight to destroy the U.S. dollars, huh? All these countries are worried about more important things. I think it even came out that like Russia and China are giving aid and military advice and also resources in the form of weapons to parts of Africa. They're trying to let Africa, countries in Africa, come on, man. Come with us. America trying to make you start having gays. Like, look at America. Look at America. They're fighting hard for a whole bunch of random LGBT stuff that's not even needed. Like, really think about that for a second, y'all. Is any of this LGBT, once they got the right to get married, what else did y'all need? Y'all allowed to get married. What else do y'all want now, son? I don't get it. What else do y'all want? That should be it. Y'all allowed to literally do everything else that anybody else is allowed to do, son. There's nothing stopping you. There's no one being like, hey, wait a minute, you're gay. You can't. No one's doing that. I mean, I'm doing that if you try to come to my house. I'm like, nah, you're gay. You can't come in here. You know what I'm saying? And if you like, you know, it'd be like that. You feel me? But for the most part, like everyday life, if you try and get on a ride on Six Flags, nigga gonna be like, nah, you can't get on this ride. Nah, this water fountain is for the regular people. Y'all gotta drink out of the gay water fountain. Probably be all Bud Light coming out that joint. What you talking about, son? They sold my great grandpa. He said, let Africa struggle. They sold the great grandpa. Hey, I'm gonna say this. And they eat the poo at Bama your hip, right? hey, listen, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna start the video because the video's almost done, and we're gonna have to end the stream early. We're streaming again tomorrow, by the way, guys. We're gonna stream We're gonna try to stream Monday through Friday, but this Friday I might not be here. My brother is doing college visits for football, so he's going to Ole Miss. They want him as a defensive end, so you know I might be heading over there with him and see what they talking about, son. See how much NIL money they about to drop on my little bro. But yeah, son. Let me say this thing about Africa real quick, right? Because he said, "Oh, they sold me your great grandmother." I'm gonna tell you this right now, sicko. Don't get mad. Don't hate. Just don't get mad, son. It is what it is. You feel me? People making choices. The strong survive. The reality of the matter is, right? And a lot of African Americans are gonna get mad when I say this. The truth of the matter is, right? Regardless, you were going to be captured. Your grandparents are going to be, your great grandparents were going to be captured and enslaved anyways. Because keep in mind, Africans who sold, they sold people that they captured. Like they captured these people. A lot of them was already slaves for them, servants, and they got sold. So I I look at it like this, right? Probably coming to America was probably the best thing to happen for y'all, to keep it a band with y'all. Because, slavery, that was bad. Slavery is bad. But at least you came, because imagine if you had stayed in Africa. Africa, if you're poor, you usually stay poor. Like, let's keep it a band. Like, Africa is not like America where you can be poor and then grow. Like, Africa, it can happen, but it's a little bit more rare, right? So most likely, if you was a slave, if your grandparents were slaves to Africans, oh, please believe me, they were going to keep you down there as long as possible. And then once slavery stops, you would still probably going to be on the lower end of the spectrum. Let's keep it a band. So let's keep it a band. But at least now you came to America, right? Generations that came by. Now look, now you're in America. You can do anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're Nigerian show. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, listen, I'm saying all that to say this. I still love my African Americans, but I'm just saying this. Regardless, it wasn't looking good for your ancestors. Regardless. Even if they got sent over or they stayed in Africa. Either way, they were going to take an L. I'm just keeping the band. I don't know why people are scared to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were going to take the L regardless, guys. I want black people to understand that. Y'all was going to take an L regardless. Y'all stayed in Africa. You took the L. You were going to be enslaved. Y'all was going to be slaves regardless. But at least with America, you have a fight. I mean, after Jim Crow and all that other stuff, recently now, you have a better chance. You feel me? You have a better chance. But that's it. What tribe? I'm not going to tell you what tribe, sicko, because if I tell you what tribe, you're going to try to put some type of weird Haitian juju, African-American juju or something like that on me. I'm already hip to your time. What you're trying to do, son. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. But that's facts. What I said was facts, though. Let's keep it real. Let's keep going. This video got like, 1 minute left?
The more quirky and different you try to be, the more basic.
Hey, Bohemian, it's all the same thing, sicko. You're still Bohemian. You were still, y'all weren't, they got sent over there from Africa. So, yeah. Shout out to Bohemians, by the way. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
You end up
the voodoo, yeah. Don't keep that voodoo away. That's why you want to know what tribes. So you start narrowing down to find me. Let's keep going, though.
Becoming, and this is because true interesting character traits comes from things that are inaccessible, not just shit you can find on the internet and apply to yourself. If you want to be a truly unique person, a true individual, then you have to do things that not everybody can do, not everybody is willing to do. Put hard work.
Bama, he didn't say he's going to Ole Miss. In fact, I think he got a lot of offers, but right now he's looking at the main one might be Auburn. Auburn might be the number one. I don't know. It's between Auburn and the University of Missouri. But Ole Miss, dependent. If Ole Miss say, yeah, we're gonna give you $250,000, he might pick Ole Miss. I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep going though.
Work into actually doing shit. Get good at shit. It's not really a comforting answer. You have to take up challenges and do things that challenge the way you perceive yourself so you can grow and get character development and become an interesting person.
Some people, I guess, don't even have any leanings towards.
He said all three are trash. This guy Bama's hating hard. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm gonna say either that University of California, Berkeley. But he got schools, man. He got schools, but I'm gonna figure out how much the NIL money is, man. You know, that NIL money. He ain't gonna get no what's that girl's name from LSU? He ain't gonna get what's her name, son? But her NIL money, they talking about like something like $700,000. I say it gets up that high. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man. If you know about the Royal Farms, oh, you really hip to Royal Farms? I mean, 2 months. You live in Baltimore, son. You got hip to the Royal Farms before me. World Fonza started coming down here as of recently, son. But before that, it was just all Baltimore. World Fonza said. But yeah, man, like I said, like Casper said, sometimes your ancestors had to, pay a high price. I'm gonna say this though, right? Before I get off, like I said, I love my African Americans, I love my Caribbeans, all this stuff. We're all black at the end of the day. But I look at it like this, right? Y'all have to understand that I forgot what I was about to say. I need to start hitting J's. What time tomorrow? Tomorrow will probably be around like 9:30. 9:30 tomorrow I'll probably start streaming. I'm always Chance, pause. This got a chance that I'm always coming. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, man. Oh yeah. This is what I want to say. I'm not white, man. When it comes to stuff, I'm not mad at white people, son. Because a lot of people be upset at white people, like, oh my God, white people are so evil. I can't believe they did all this and blase, this, that, and the third, and everything like that. And I'm just like, bro, you're mad. First of all, every country in this world has been conquered in some type of way. Black Prince just nutted. Thanks. This guy, Black Prince, is gay. Gay. This guy is gay. But man, pause. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at white people for just being good at conquering, son. Because if we could have done it, if black people could have done it, we would have done it. It's just that these niggas was good. You feel me? These dudes was good. White people were just good at conquering shit, bro. It is what it is. You feel me? When you look at it, we're really supposed to be the ones that winning, the black people. When you look at physical strength, really, if you really want to keep it a band, the people supposed to really conquer the whole world is actually supposed to be the those who are those people? Whatever the Rock is, Pacific Islanders. You know what I'm saying? Samoans. Those are like the strongest people on earth, bro. They're supposed to be taking over, but there's only like 6 of them in the world. Like that's the only thing. So it's like, and the Rock is one of them. Actually, the Rock might count as 2. I don't know. Even though he's half black or something like that, or 1/3 black or 1/5 black. I don't know what the hell he is, bro. But all I know is when I see him, I'm like, there's no way that guy's 100% black. He definitely is Samoan. Mainly Samoan ends up. But you say you want a white slave? Hey, good luck, son. Hey, listen, if you get a white slave, tell me where they at, son, so I can get one my damn self. Is this wrong? Hold on, I'm going to get off right now, but is this wrong? When you said you wanted a white slave, even though I said that I would want a white one as well, I'd much rather have an Asian one. I don't know why. I feel like they'd be more meticulous. They'd be organized. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they would just make my life a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Is that racist? I hope it is. I hope it is. But that's also a compliment at the same time, just to say that Asians are just elite. They're just elite human beings. I swear. I make jokes about Asians all the time, but they're such an elite group of human beings, bro. Like, their noggins are ridiculous. Intelligent individuals, bro. They're like one of the only people that have like a different writing when it comes to their language. Like, it's them and Arabic people. You feel me? These guys say previously. Like, yeah, if we really could pick races of slaves, I'm pretty sure Asians would be very expensive. Depending. They'd be expensive. And I think Asians would only be house slaves. They'd have them only for house slaves and intricate like studies and stuff, like tutors. There'd be the tutors and stuff like that. Mr. Washy, no bull. Everybody has been slaves or even enslaved their own people. Unfortunately, slavery is just a cancer cell to the human race in general. Yeah, bro. They're still slaves now. This is why Blasian women are ignorant. This guy sicko's wild too. So, but ego that. But yeah, that's why they're still slaves now. A lot of people not hip. People keep talking about, like, oh, there's slaves. I think there's still slavery in the Middle East as we speak. Like today. Like right now. There's slavery. So, like, slavery isn't done. You know what I'm saying? But the people you're going to hear complain about it the most is actually the black people. Even though slavery is done. But I mean, there's bad stuff happening to us. You feel me? I did the air quotes just to get people upset. That's what I like doing. So I like to get people really, really mad. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody nowadays, bruh, you guys know, I've said this many times. So many people are so damn sensitive. It's crazy. You make a joke, they can't take jokes anymore. I think there was this one football player. I think he's a recruit or he's a commit. I think he's a freshman at Georgia. Recently, he went viral like 2 or 3 days ago because he said something about like one of his mans from Georgia was getting drafted, and I think it was an Asian dude that came up top, and he said something like, "Oh, come on, man, ching chong," or something like that. He's like, "Come on, man, you Asian, ching chong," a joke that I would make. You feel me? But for some reason, everybody was like, a lot of people was trying to sweep it under the rug, maybe because he's black. And, there's a few Asians that came out like, why would he be able to say something like that? And I'm just like, why is it such a big deal, son? Why can't I make jokes? Why can't we make jokes? Why can't we say ching chong? Why can't we say you guys can't drive? Huh? Why is it that we can't say that, y'all eat peculiar stuff? Why can't we do that, son? I'm okay if y'all say I like fried chicken and watermelon, son. I'm okay if you make jokes about that. I'm okay if you say I rob liquor stores. I'm okay. It's funny if you can make it funny. It's fine. Like I don't understand why everybody's so sensitive, bruh. Everybody's so sensitive. The only people who aren't allowed to be sensitive are white people, to a certain extent. Even they're allowed to be sensitive, but like. I'm just tired of it, man. It's like, bruh, it's like, I was watching Superbad the other day. I was like, they can never make a Superbad movie again. They can never make a Pineapple Express movie again. They can never make an American Pie. Like, there's so many movies they can never make now, son. Like, just because everybody's so damn sensitive, like, oh, you just made a joke about an Asian person. Oh, you just made a joke about a Middle Eastern person. Like, it's crazy. The only thing you can make fun of is Christianity. That's crazy. If I make a Jewish joke, I'm done. If I make a Muslim joke, which is crazy because I used to think Muslim jokes were okay, I'm also done. Like, that's crazy. Why can't I make these jokes? History in order for advancement. Yeah. But why would you try to fix something if the problem didn't come first? Right. So, white guys enslave their own women all the time and use them for sex. Son, that'd be like, I don't know about that one, but hey, but I'm just tired. There's just so much sensitivity drinks, man. Like I think, and this is a funny. I think somebody interviewed me a few months ago, and they said, "What would I want? I want us to live in a world that we could even make R-word jokes. Grape. Let me say grape because I don't know if YouTube is gonna take this joint down. Grape jokes. I think grape jokes are hilarious, right? If made right, grape jokes are hilarious. They're hilarious. You feel me? Even grape situations are hilarious. I mean, when I say that, I mean more of like men getting raped by other men. That's like that one time with Mark Henry when he came in, he said, "Yo, get off of that computer call," and he kissed me in my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. That's hilarious. Cuz was about to get raped. He probably got raped because if you looked at the fear of the white guy's face when he turned around and looked, it was obvious. Like, man, he knew I'm getting raped. There's no way he was gonna stop that guy. That's hilarious. But I don't know, can they do that now? Can they do that now? Because everybody's so sensitive. You feel me? Son, like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's just jokes. As long as you're not really going to do the stuff that you're saying and it's not really pushing harm towards people, son, everybody should be able to understand and just be like, all right, cool. You feel me? That's all I want, man. That's all I want. I want a world. I want us to at least get back to like 2011. 2011. No, 2008. No, 2007. No. I'll say better. 2006. The reason why I say 2006, before Obama became president. Because I feel like when Obama became president, that's when the LGBT stuff started really going rampant. And that's when, it's almost like the LGBTQ are the ones that made everything so sensitive. But I also want to say black people also made it very sensitive, right? Because like, for some reason, black people I want to say we're very strong, but the way we complain about every damn thing, son, it makes me look like, how strong are we, son? Because we complain off of every damn thing. It's freaking annoying, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it was funny when Mike J did it. What? What are you talking about, Sycamore? I don't know if that's funny. Who's Mike J? Oh, Michael Jackson? Oh, no bull. Michael Jackson, right? Even though I don't think Michael Jackson touched any of those boys, I'll keep it a band. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that. I'm being dead ass serious. I honestly don't think that he touched any of those boys. I think Michael Jackson's a weird guy, but I think he didn't touch any of those boys, bruh. I think they're just trying to get some money. Some of the boys even came out and even said like, yo, or at least two of them. I think two of them even came out and was like, yo, we were lying. So like, my parents put me up to it. Like, come on, son. Like, you feel me? Bro, let's be honest. It's only black people on Twitter. It's not only black people, son. Oh, on Twitter? Yeah, Twitter needs to go too. It's not only black people on Twitter complaining. I don't know, son. It's mainly on Twitter. But I've talked to black people in person, and a lot of them believe some of the BS, which is crazy to me. Like, what's one thing that's crazy to me when it comes to black people? So, like, black people really, like, okay, here's one thing that's interesting to me, right? Like, I already know a lot of people are already scared of black people just in general, just from being black. But one thing that's hilarious to me is when black people are like I've seen literal black people, like guys who was in the streets and shit. That sentence came out weird, right? That sentence came out weird because I said black people, guys that are literally. I made it seem like all black people are in the streets or something like that. It's weird. But I've seen some black people who are actually like in the streets and shit, right? And then they're just like mad that people are scared of them. And I'm just like, dude, you legit like I know for a fact you got like two bodies. Like you got like two bodies and you're making the black community look bad by destroying stuff. Like you bump rap music in chill neighborhoods, promoting gun violence and whole ass activities. You literally tell people, I'm going to whoop ass and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Self-awareness is definitely dead, son. It's crazy. Like, black people get so mad about racism, but be racist in themselves. It's crazy. It's funny. I love black people, son, but it's just like, there's a lot of hypocrisy sometimes, bro. There's really a lot of hypocrisy. It's ridiculous. It's not me caping for white people either. I use that shit to my advantage because I know motherfuckers won't bother me. Yeah, no bull. Especially I got dreads and shit, you know what I'm saying? Automatically they see. Sometimes people be, I'll say this though, man. What's wrong with gun violence? I love the hood. Now I'm just saying, it's just crazy to me, like, oh, why do people sexualize black women all the time? Then you turn on the TV and all you see, oh my God, I got an A in my class. Twerking. Oh my God, I just got a new car. Twerking. And then you can be like, oh yeah, why are people sexualizing black women so much? It's like, bro, every 10 seconds y'all twerking, son. Not all of them. But it's like, bro, y'all twerking every 10 seconds. Y'all saying seconds. Like, come on, son. Let's stop. Let's hold some accountability, guys. Let's hold some accountability. These people are racist. I don't know why they scared of me. Boom, boom. We have the guns. We out here doing like it's just hilarious to me, son. It's just like sometimes self-awareness is just. And it's not everything. Like I said, it's a lot of. Sometimes the complaints are understandable. There'd be a lot of times I just be like, bro, it's not that deep, son. Like, it's really not that deep, son. Like, it's not that deep. I just want the sensitivity to stop, son. You know what I'm saying? But do you really feel this? Or is it just because your wife and children are black? Wait, what do you mean by that? Black African culture is the white man's chew toy. Black women. Whoa, Sycamore, I ain't say that. All right, now, Reza. Yeah, I know, right? Women get sexualized in general. Black women just only involve themselves with black community, so it feels emphasized. You think so? You're right. Women do sexualize themselves, right? But I'll be honest with you. One thing that I see different is that when it comes to the twerks, I don't see white joints twerking. And it could be that they don't have booties, but when it comes to the twerking and stuff, I usually see black women twerking. White women sexualize themselves by wearing, skimpy bikinis, I think, right? Is that the best way I can think? Like, we men know we sexualize men equally. This guy JBP said, accountability, slow down, man. What? Accountability? You feel me? But yeah, man, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's really wild, man. I will say this, though. I think black people, we are slowly getting better. Not with the sensitivity, but with the growth of getting more money, financially and all that stuff. But the sensitivity is like, I think it's at an all-time high. I haven't seen black people weren't even this sensitive, I feel like, in Jim Crow. Nah, they were. No. I feel like, but if you ask a black person right now, they'll swear up and down this is Jim Crow. Like, we're in Jim Crow right now, so I swear. It's crazy. But all right, y'all. I feel like I was rapping at the end right there off no BS. I don't know how I even got to that. I think Sicko said something about like, Sicko said something about like slavery and stuff like that, and I was just like, yeah, you know. And then we trickled all, got sidetracked. But it is what it is. All right, y'all, man. Thank y'all for showing love, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try my hardest to start dropping more videos. The streams are gonna try to become more consistent. But you guys heard that many times, and I always feel you guys just pretty much see me as, I don't know, Will Smith's dad in the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I pop up from time to time, show you love, then I leave. Then I come back and pretend like nothing happened. But I'm going to try my hardest to not do that again. White women get tans, wear bikinis, and wear gym clothes. Come on, but black women do the exact same thing, plus adding twerks. Felix showing his anti-blackness. Look at what he love her. Anti-blackness. Isn't it funny? Usually the guys who talk like this, like, it's funny though, because my wife is black. You know what I'm saying? She's Jamaican. You feel me? My kids are black. Family's black. All my friends are black. I can just objectively see like the BS that be going on, and I'm just calling it out, son. I don't hang around white people. I mean, my job is white people. I don't really talk to them. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the only people I talk to on my job happen to be the black people, son. Like, it just so happens that this guy Sicko's gay. It just so happens that, like, let's just be real, man. There's a whole lot of BS. It's just a lot of BS, bro. It's a lot of BS, and we got to get better. We got to get better. Hey, if girls want to throw the cheeks, though, by all means, continue, though. You know what I'm saying? By all means, continue. But all right, y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't left a like already. And I'm out. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. Peace tomorrow.